Well, one of the topics that's emerged has been this topic of dying, actually in the process of dying. In some of the recent experiments that we've been doing with the random event generators, because really just a few weeks ago, they did a very first experiment where they had somebody who knew she was going to die, a very conscious woman, and was aware of all this experimentation and stuff, and said, well, let's try it out on me. And so we, set up a random event generator that was connected to her, and not physically, and ran for 5 days around the period that she knew she was going to die, and she died meditating, actually. And then the moment it was, when they looked at the data after, it was completely flat kind of line all the way until the moment she died.
People around in the UK trying to make death normal. You've got people like the Coffin Club who will encourage people to come in and decorate their own coffins and talk about their own mortality. I've been speaking recently to a lady in Europe who's created a card game which families play so that they can talk about, well, if I was celebrating my life, what is my favourite song? What colour would I love people to wear?
And my wife said, oh, that's a chocolate pudding to die for, dear. And I died in the chair at that moment in time.
What do you mean you died in the chair in that?
I died in the chair. Nothing happened. I just sat there. And she said, you don't look very well, but that's a chocolate pudding to die for, dear. And I was dead in the chair.
As you dropped to the floor, and I was looking around the room, and bearing in mind we've got scientists in this room, we've got very conscious people, very intelligent academics are in that room, which intimidate me because I'm not one of those people. I'd love to be one of those people. I'd love to be able to speak very intellectually about the things that, about science and physics, and consciousness actually works on that basis. But I can't, and I don't. I speak from my own experience. Now, my own experience of these are very physical. I have very physical reactions, and my body responds in ways that sometimes I really do not want it to. And over the years, I have to be honest, I feel stupid.
Catch the full episodes of the Weird World of Knowing podcast on Spotify, YouTube, and Anchor.